Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. I came out to Walmart Garden Center. I want to pick up some tomato plant. This year I did not grow a seed inside the house. First, the time go really fast. Like you need to start early. And then I thought about it, maybe just buying the plant is easier. It's not easy planting indoor if you don't have a greenhouse. If you have a greenhouse, it's really good. But if you don't have it, I want to try buying a few plants this year. Before I used to buy some plant, and also I used to start from seed, some of it. I also want to pick up some compost or manure, whatever I can find it. I want to check the perennial flowers. I love perennial flower. Flower come back every year, better than last year, I guess. Last year I planted perennial flower seeds. We're gonna go my backyard to find it out if they come back. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. The weather change. It's beautiful outside, though you just need like a sweater or something, but it's really beautiful. The sun is out. Okay, let's go and see what is there. This is the tomato I took. It's Toterman tomatoes. This year I'm playing lazy because I don't want to tie them up. I didn't want to start it from seed. So I'll take this 6 of them and I will see what I got out of it. Because I love fresh tomatoes anyway. And that is enough for fresh. This is a flower. This is annual. I just planted one time. I don't like it. It's just for the hot season. I also had one of this. It's called sun sugar. This one need a tied up. That's all. So, and I find one rose. So, knock out rose. This is already ready. Just put your balcony or your patio. You're going to harvest fresh tomatoes. It's already ready. Like it's inside her basket. I am not very lucky with peppers and a blueberry. If I plant a blueberry or a pepper, it's just a waste of time. I don't know what is going on. Maybe my soil is not good for them. Blueberry and pepper. So all this is a vegetable. Oh, I forget taking a couple of basil. I like taking a basil. Basil I planted right next to the tomatoes, so one is more than enough. Last year I planted from seed, so this comes back for me like every year. What it called cilantro, it comes back. I don't know. I have oreganos and thyme and rosemary. I don't have lavender. Rosemary cannot grow either. So this is oregano. If you never planted oregano, just plant it. It comes back every year. It's good for the pizza and everything you want it in. I think this is a rosemary. No? No, it's not. I can get rid of it, all the grass, and just to make it like a plant, flower, perennial, I would. But getting rid of it, the grass needs a lot of work. A lot of work. Some people think like buying plants or growing it is a waste of time. I don't really think so. I do not think that. I can get rid of it, all the grass, and just to make it like a plant, flower, perennial, I would. But getting rid of it, the grass needs a lot of work. A lot of work. Some people think like buying plants or growing it is a waste of time. I don't really think so. I do not think that. Have it yet? Hopefully they'll bring one day. It's a giant house. This is a chickweed. I wanted to keep it as a ground cover, but it looks like it's way too much. It's getting out of the control. I don't want something like that. I want a ground cover, but I don't want something taking over. So it came in from the fence side, and I let it go. Now it's going crazy. I want a ground cover, but I don't want a ground cover growing that fast. So I will try stopping it. I love touching the dirt. I love touching the plant. You need to put gloves. But me, I do put gloves sometimes when I don't know what kind of plant I'm touching it. So I have a really big root. Look at it. You got to get the shovel to pull out. Yeah. This is a ground cover. I wanted something like that, I have a front yard and I want something like that. Very slow ground cover. Not like crazy. I don't know what this is. But this one is a pine. Not this one, this one. This one is a pine. It came out by itself too. I'll keep an eye on. I will look into it, how he grows. It is crazy like the chickweed. Got to go. I don't like crazy plant. Now, a couple of years ago, I went into a greenhouse. This is a flower. I get it from the other side of my backyard. This is why I think chickweed is crazy. See, it took over the green color. Oh my gosh. So hard to divide them. So my love of plant is a long story. Just like my love of crocheting. I run into plant and crochet. Very sensitive time in my life. And I love them very much. This one, it was a piece of that one. Now that one is flowering. It grew right next to it. see this one? They say Japanese blum, something like that, but I never seen blum. So I think this is for just landscaping. I love the flowers. Beautiful, beautiful. This is a lilac. Lilac. I don't know. The name is really hard for me. So I get this one, and then back a couple of years ago, more than a couple of years, 3 years, something like that. And he have a mint with him. You see, this is all mint. I was not planning to have a mint on the ground, but it did happen. You know, some people, and that goes to the crochet world too, not just gardening. She said, here, I'll give it to you. She gave me 3 different plants. That was gifty. I didn't buy them. She told me to keep them eye on. I think what she meant is they're popping out from everywhere. You see? I don't remember their names, but it pops out every corner. And I'm keep pulling them. Maybe 2. Because those 2 was like, they were crazy than this one. This one grows like that and have a flower on the top, but it pops out everywhere. And I don't like that. So I planted that last year on the other side. So this one is like a little piece I plant here is fall time, and this is small, but the mint is like getting out of the control. I'll pull them and use them. There's nothing else I can do. So, but it was not my plan planting a mint. I hear many gardeners telling people not to put mint on your ground. I was aware of that, and it happened. And if you don't know what is in your yard, use gloves, please. Because I know my yard. I do not. It's right here, you see? It came all the way here. It's like it has a feet or something. I don't know. But I don't want it. I don't want it anymore. No more. I'm done with it. I planted lupus last year. So let's see the lupus. From seed. I don't know the family or the color. I don't remember the color. This is a sage. I don't think it's happy here. This sage is not happy here because I did have a sage before on the other side and it was amazing. So this one is not happy. I'm gonna try pulling some of it out and planting somewhere else. I'm trying to record something and also put bullweeds out. So be patient with me. This is the apple. I have 2 apple trees, which I'm trying to keep them as small. I cannot deal with huge plant or taking over plant. I want to use green covers, which pop out of my yard. I have here, as you see, white strawberry. I don't know if I'm gonna have strawberry from it, but it's gonna cover the ground. Okay, I don't remember if I planted this or I didn't. So I'm gonna check it later, take a picture of it and see. I have a free app on my phone. I can't tell you the name because I don't remember. I have to look in the phone. So that app is free. It's a basic app I take a picture with it and it tells me the family. If I get the name, then there is a YouTube always. You can just put there and look into it. So, all that is wild strawberry. I wanted it cover this side. It popped out of here, so I'm pulling it out. I need green cover. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna get a strawberry, but I'll see. I will see how it works. Okay. This is a goji berry. Goji berry I planted from seed 4 years ago. It's doing well. This year I used to have it in a gardening pot. This year I put in this little bed, and I bought this tomato gauge because goji berry is not standing by itself, so you have to stick them up. I'm hoping to have a goji berry. I'm not sure. Last year it flowered a little bit and then it was gone without berry, so hopefully this year I started from seed. But alas, this is a berry too. There is a raspberry and poison berry, 1 and a 1. This is a lemon balm. I love lemon balm. I can't describe any better than that. I mean, I really love it. I love to have tea. When something pops up my garden, I like to take a picture and look into it what it is, because I don't want to have something going wild. So this is the ground cover. Beautiful, right? I started from seed last year, but I don't know the name. I lost the paper. I have to I gotta ask the app to tell me that. This is a lupus. So I start from seed last year. It came out a little bit last year, and then I move onto this side because here I have a lot of sun. It's gonna be hot this side. There's no trees. My next door neighbor, my yard, one side is nice and hot, the other side is nice and cold. So that's really I'm really happy with that. I have a house that's here. I transplanted. I bought it from another house. So if you're a gardener, this is real life. You build, you plant it, you move it. Now, last year I asked my neighbors giving me their 3 leaves, and they were like, take it all. They had enough about it. They had enough about it. Like, you gotta clean. This is Canada. And those trees just drop the leaves when time come. And that's what I put my tomato beds and my fruit bed. I cover it from the winter. One thing I understand is, so far, don't leave the dirt there. You have to cover the dirt. That's why whole country being covered with the grass everywhere. So you gotta cover the dirt, and that's why I'm looking to find it good ground covers, so I can use. This is supposed to be a ground cover. when I buy something, I know the name and then I forget after years. So I buy this one. It was like a very tiny plant, 4 paths. I planted like the 4 corner of my garden. One under the right next to the apple tree, one right there, the other one, and I don't know, I love this flower. Beautiful, very tiny. The color, I love the color. Yep. I don't know, maybe it's better like for me to buy things from like Walmart or Garden Center or a Home Depot, and then have a problem whatever I get from them. But this one I order from online, and this year I didn't cut it. Last year I cut from the bottom fall time, and then it came out. It has hibiscus flower, beautiful huge flower, but the plant have a problem. When the leaves and the flower come back, I'll show something eats the leaf. Like it eats flower is fine, but the leaves, and the leaf is beautiful as the flowers. I really like to, nothing to eat them, but look like something eats them. This year I left it like nothing. I didn't cut anything. I'm not sure if it has a seed. I don't know if this is a seed. Nope. No. Anyway, that is that story. But this year, all I'm going to do is multiply. This is a chamomile tea. A chamomile, I think is what do they call? English? Is that what it is? Anyway, I love the chamomile. By this time it used to be big, but I kind of moved where it was. So I planted here very little root, tiny. I didn't even think it will come out. Now it did come out, but it's still very small. So we'll see. And if I can get rid of it, some of the grass, I will, because I love peace. Without grass is my peace. So this bed, I'm gonna put the tomatoes. I'll put tomato in here. This wheat, I don't know what it is. I hate it. I hate it. It comes up everywhere. It takes over. It climbs up way too much. I was suggested gardener website. I don't remember the name. They told me like to peel everything, my garden, like peel whole thing. Don't leave nothing. Grass, plants. It's like start all over again. There's no way you can get rid of it. I can't do that. That's too much work. So I decide to just put chips, wood chip, and then when it comes out like this, just to yank it out, which is not gonna be like that. I don't know what this is. Celery? I remember I planted celery really long time ago. It comes back. Is it really celery? I need to take a picture of it. But it does look like. If this is celery, I'll keep it because it seems to me it's okay to come back all the winter. It comes back this spring. So the other thing I don't like is this one. This one. Some people say it's herb. You can use it for different reasons, but I don't like it. it's stretchy. It's gonna stick on you. I only want to keep the garden what I like it, you know. You should never plant something you don't like. You have to like it. Yeah, this is a thyme. I wish you can smell it from the camera, but we can't do that. So that's a thyme. This is a rose I planted last year. So here it is, that ground cover again. So few plants I start from seed last year. It came back. I only start few and they come back. So it's a good news. I am gonna keep doing that because the seeds are cheaper. I'm just gonna get perennial seed and then I will plant it. That's how I'm gonna grow all my flowers. Those I can grow from the seed. That's a cheaper way. And I want to fill my backyard. My son, my youngest, is autism, and he love plant. When we go for a walk, he really like it. Last time he find evergreen midget, fairy midget. It was so small, and then he tell me, he was like, "Mom, look at this," because the evergreen in front of our house is huge, and he wanted to get a picture right next to it. So he loved plant. Long time ago, when he was really little, now he's a young man, I planted knockout rose, and I take it out because it does. So I didn't want it to get into it, you know. When the kids is very little, they need to be watched, especially when they're autism. So I didn't want him to get into it. I pulled that out. Now I bring it back because he's a young man now and he understands so many things than he did not back then. And he loves plants, so I want to make my backyard comfortable so he can come out and just to be who he is. Yeah, that's my plan. It's not easy, but I think one step at a time, you will make it happen. Okay, that's that. Now, this year I don't have strawberry. See, the strawberry become like a weed. It gets out of control. It is. This bed, I was dumping all the leaves and all the bullying, plant I pull out. And I want to plant a strawberry here. I'm gonna put some dirt and blend the strawberry here and keep it here. I wanted to take it out. I don't want to too much because it's sticking over everywhere. I don't like that. So this bed, I'm gonna put some tomatoes as usual. This one tomato as usual. I put tomatoes all the time because it's right next to my dog, so I can tie that up. This year I'm not tying anything. I only have one cherry they call sun kiss. That one needs me to tie up, but nothing else. So those beds are really good. They're holding up pretty well. I like them because you don't have too many weed problem. Just one or two you pull out. I bring this hostas here because I love hostas. Who doesn't? Hostas it's crazy, okay? It's there like year after year after year after year. I love it. This bed is gonna be like a green stuff. a Swiss chard. I don't know why. I love more than spinach or kale. I don't like kale. Everybody has, favorite, right? The Swiss chard is mine. So I just try and look how it took over this house. Oh my goodness. Now when I saw, I was like, I'll give you a chance because I don't know your behavior. People keep telling me you're crazy, but maybe I need you like this side to take over. But it looked like too much. I don't want that kind of takeover. All right. You gotta keep her eye on from now. And pull it out and get rid of it. So I'm gonna look into this thyme. If it's crazy too, I'm rolling out. If it's okay, because this green covers, more of them, they sell in the greenhouse. Is there like for grain cover? They have grain cover name. So if they pop out from my yard, I'm just gonna keep them. But first, I will look into if I can keep them or not. So again, put gloves if you don't know your yard or the plant you're trying to yank it out. Okay. For me, I hope those houses get really big and cover whole area. That's the plan. Now, that mountain, I gotta get rid of it. And not allowed again popping out anywhere in this yard. So this is a daylily. So this daylily, I have to get little sister to get all this grass off. I'm trying to garden like a lazy person, I never have like all that time or all that power. I don't have all that time or all that power, So I'm trying to do little by little and make my backyard a place I can come out and sit down and enjoy. Now this knockout rose, I'm gonna place it right here. Time to come up permanent place, which is very easy for me to take out and put back. Life is the way you design for yourself. If you want a hard life, you make hard life. If you want to make things easy, I break it, that dandelion, the roots there. So this is a hostas. It's like a mini hostas. It's very tiny. This one don't get any big. It's very, very small for many years. Now, last year, I ripped it by accident and it broke 2 pieces. So one I put in there, right next to this hostas. The other one is in one of the tomato beds. I'll figure it out later. So that is that. I just buy like 6 small pots of tomatoes. I want to put each bed just 2. And one of the sun-kissed tomatoes. Only sun-kissed tomatoes need me to tie it up. This is chive. This is a chive. It comes back like every year. I divided last year. I have it like a chive every bed right now because the chive smells really good. So this year, not too much tomatoes, no tying it up, just a simple, easy. That's it. you know. So tomato I buy this year. Last year it was like, I don't know, 14 plant. No, it was 22 plant. 22 tomato plants. So no more. That is from up. My garden is still empty. I'm hoping to fill it one plant at a time. Everything takes a time. Every day you move it. You move this from here, you there. I mean, it is very loving things to do, in my opinion. I move here, I move it there, I divide them. So hopefully I will have like a full yard of plant, maybe a couple of years, next, I don't know, 10 years or something, if we're still around here. So that is that. And I'm gonna add it a bird bath this year. I'm gonna put it right there because my yard have like more bird than you can count it. There too many, like front yard, the backyard. You hear it early in the morning, like chip, 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 chip. So when the heat goes really high, I wanted to give them a little water right there so they can count on me. I don't put anything on my yard, so it's pretty safe. It's really safe for my feet. It's safe for my hands. I don't plant. I don't look into it. If I find plant in my yard, I take a picture, I look for it, I know what it is, then I pull it out or I keep it. So this yard have to be safe for me and my son. That's my plan. All right. Thank you for listening.